Hey guys, it's Mallory here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to finally do another baby update for my son Asher. Ollie, my dog, has joined us. So today I just thought I'd finally sit down and share a little update again. I was doing these basically monthly, and then life happened and I got pregnant and I just haven't really sat down and done one. So I'm calling this his 7-month baby update. He is 7.5 months now. And I just thought I'll probably like combine things from the last couple months because it's all kind of a blur, but I do want to share these memories and also share with you guys what's going on with my baby. If you're wondering, you know, where your baby might be in a couple months or whatever, or if you just like watching these types of videos, I enjoy these videos. I do want to say I've had like some concerns that maybe Asher was a little bit behind because of his rolling, or because other babies are like crawling more or putting weight on their legs when you hold them to stand more or whatever. And every baby is different and every baby is going to go at their own pace. So don't let anything I say make you think that your baby's behind or whatever. I think certain babies just excel in some areas, and it is what it is. So today Asher is 7.5 months old. At his last doctor's appointment, he was 6 months old and he weighed 18 pounds. He weighs 19.4 pounds now. I just weighed him today. He doesn't have another appointment until 8 months, so that's scheduled for a couple weeks from now. I was a little bit concerned about his weight because he was still 18 pounds when I weighed him when he was 7 months. And I was just concerned because since I'm pregnant again, your milk supply typically goes down, especially during the first trimester. So luckily, I think we've kind of gotten over that bridge now that I'm in the second trimester, and he's also eating so much solid food that he has gained a pound now, so I think we're gonna be okay. We'll see what the doctor says when we go there, but he's 19 pounds. He is such a big boy. He's very long. He has huge hands and feet. He always has. His head is big. He has really long hair. Like his hairs get like caught in his food sometimes since he's baby-led weaning and like grabbing things, and his hands are back here and like he gets stuff in his hair. So I think we're gonna have to do his first haircut soon, but it is really cute. I'm glad he has like a lot of dark hair. I really like it, and we get compliments on it all the time. He's wearing 6 to 9 months for the most part now, so I just switched a lot of his pajamas over from 3 to 6 months. I typically let him wear things maybe a little bit longer than I should, like they're a little bit tighter, but they do fit him, so I don't know. But now he's wearing mostly 6 to 9 months. He wears size 3 diapers, and he is just so fun. Like, this is a super fun age. He's talking all the time, like trying to form words, like just babbling and making so many noises. He loves going on walks and being outside. One funny thing, he really likes when my husband Nishita and I brush our teeth with our electric toothbrushes. I guess just like the noise and everything, he's like, what's going on? And then now we'll kind of let him hold the end of it and like help us brush our teeth, and he loves it. He always smiles and stuff, so that's really fun. He laughs at like the most random things. My dad is really good about getting him to laugh. He like hits all the right tickle spots and stuff, and usually when he laughs, if he's laughing hard enough, he gets the hiccups. That's been happening for a few months now, and he's just really fun. He's a good baby. He sleeps really well. We've been following the taking care of babies since he was like 2 months old or something, and it's been so helpful. So he does sleep through the night really well. He goes down really well. If you didn't see, I did do a sleep training video because at one point we were having to rock him. We just got him into bad habits, but now he's completely out of that. Just sleep training him for like a week or so completely helped with that. Naps were still harder for a little bit longer, but now he's doing great. He follows the taking care of baby 7-month schedule, so he has 2 naps a day. He stays awake around 3 hours before his naps, and before bedtime. So yeah, we just kind of fill our days with playing on the ground, and then we always go on a walk every day. I like to take him out and go places, so we have Target around us, and I've been taking him to Hobby Lobby because there's all the pretty like Christmas sparkly decor and fall stuff and all of that, so he likes that. What else do we do? Have been working on him sitting up, not like sitting up on his own. He's not doing that yet, but he'll hold himself up really well. And I've kind of seen that like dip in the last couple weeks where he just kind of falls back. So I don't know why that is, but he was and still can and is holding himself up really well. He can just sit up and play with things and grab things. One thing that took so long was that he will roll over to his stomach. He's been doing that for a while now, a really long time, but would get stuck and like just wouldn't roll back to his back. And thankfully over the last week, and especially yesterday and today, he is rolling all around both sides. And so I had been a little concerned that maybe he was behind, or like maybe I'm just not giving him enough opportunity to do it, or I don't know. But I think he would just know, like, I'm right there and I can help him, because he would just get stuck and like on his stomach and just kind of cry a little bit. And so I'd try to help him in a way where it was teaching him to roll, but I don't know, it took him a little to figure that out. But now he seems to have done that. Two exciting things happened this week, which is crazy, so I'm glad I'm making this video now. But he said mama, and I'm like 100% sure that he's saying it now, because before his babble would be like da 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 da, but now he says mama mama mama, and mostly like when he's upset. But I had him sitting on the bed, like leaning against our pillows, in the very middle of the bed, so it was safe. Like when I just went to the bathroom, in our master bathroom, so it was all right there and I could see him through the mirror. But he like he fell and rolled to his stomach. And by the time I was done like putting my shoes on, he was like, mama. And he said it once, like he didn't do the mama, mama. And it was so sweet. And so I went and grabbed him. So he's definitely saying that now. And then also he has his first tooth. So the other night he went to sleep, like went down really easily. It was normal, it was fine. But then he woke up like 30-40 minutes later crying, like a really intense crying. So I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. We like couldn't calm him down, so we brought him into our room, showed him himself in the mirror, and like got him to laugh. He calmed down and everything. And so since he was completely calm, I'm like, oh well, he must be okay, like nothing's really wrong. So I put him back down, and he just was like doing that horrible cry again. And I could tell it had, like, I just felt like it had to be something was actually wrong, because that's not normal. But I just couldn't tell what it was, and I had no idea what to do. So we tried to let him kind of cry it out for a little, but I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Let's just bring him to bed with us. So we had him in bed with us, and then like he fell asleep with us, and then I put him back in his room around like 10 o'clock, and he was fine after that. But then the next day my mom saw his first tooth came through. So it is the left tooth, like his left, if you're looking at him, it's on the right, bottom tooth. So I've been like checking the top, like, okay, he acts like he's teething, he's got to be teething, what's going on, why are there no teeth? But his first actually came out on the bottom, and the one next to it looks like it's about to come out. So yeah, that's really fun and exciting. I'm a little worried about what breastfeeding will look like with his little sharp teeth, but that leads me into baby-led weaning. So I did do one baby-led weaning video. I'm gonna do more just because I feel like we've kind of got a good handle on it, and I want to share the resources I use and all that. But he eats so much. This boy loves food. So he like grabs things, he's very hands-on. He likes to like slap his tray on his high chair, and he's just crazy about it. He like gets really excited, he yells, he's very vocal, he talks a lot, he cries when you're like getting him more or whatever. He's very opinionated about food, but we've tried so many different things. So I've been following this 100 food list from the lady who does the Baby-Led Weaning for Beginners podcast. So I'll link some stuff down below that I use. I can't give you the list without you doing her little webinar, but it's only like an hour, and then she sends you like the free download, and then you have this list of 100 foods. So I've been like marking those off, which is really fun. We just have it hanging on our fridge, and he's been eating so much. Like today he had oatmeal for breakfast, tons of it, then with a little bit of peanut butter in it. Then he just had some salmon, and then tonight we're going out to a Mexican restaurant. I'll probably feed him like some of the refried beans or something. So he eats a large variety of food. He eats some of the food we're eating with us, or we make him his own like vegetables. So if we do like roasted broccoli or something and we don't put salt on his, there's just so much about baby-led weaning, but it really is cool to see that he's learning, and the point is that he'll be hopefully like a little bit less picky. He will have tried all of these foods before he turns 1, so hopefully he'll just get a sense for the different textures and flavors and be able to eat a large variety of food. That's the hope and goal. It's, you know, it's not for sure or anything, but either way I feel like he's getting a lot of nutrients that way. And I'm still breastfeeding him like 6 or 7 times a day, which is crazy. If you followed along at all, I've mentioned it in different videos, but he doesn't take a bottle at all still. So I have been working with him on sippy cups and like using straws and stuff, and he's getting better about that. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to wean him off of breastfeeding a little bit as we approach the year mark, because when he is 13 months old, he will have a sibling that I'll be breastfeeding. So I'm not planning on breastfeeding both. I'm planning on making it to a year with him, and then just getting ready for the next baby. So not really taking a break necessarily, but getting him fully weaned and everything. That's my plan. But he's 7 months now, and I think that's basically the updates that I wanted to share. Like I said, this is just a really fun age. If you're in a hard time in the beginning, believe me, I have been there. The first couple months were so tough for us. We like didn't go anywhere. We didn't really see people. Luckily my family was a huge help, and we have them close by, and our church did like a meal train kind of thing for us, which was so nice. But yeah, I really don't know what we would have done because it's just really hard, especially with your first, and we'll see how it is with my second. Definitely make sure to subscribe to stay tuned to see all of that. I'll definitely do like a birth vlog and first 24 hours with the newborn, and then meeting and everything. I'm really excited about videos like that. So that's coming up. Also coming up, we're going on a couple really fun trips. We just booked a trip for November, the middle of November, and then we've had a trip booked for Christmas. So I think I had mentioned in my videos that we were going to go to Disney World in November. We actually pushed that back, so we're going with my whole family in December on Christmas week. Like over Christmas we will be in Disney World, which is crazy. I never thought that we would actually do that. I'm really excited to see what it's like. I'm sure it's going to be crazy busy and everything, but I'm pregnant, my sister-in-law is pregnant, we have babies, so we're just going to be really chill and just enjoying the overall atmosphere and everything, the food of course. So yeah, like I said, subscribe, stay tuned for these things. It's going to be really fun, and I'm going to bring you guys along for everything. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about Asher's age or anything else that has to do with motherhood or anything I mentioned or anything random, I do answer all my comments, so I'd love to have a conversation with you there, and I will see you next time. Bye.